Hello, my name is Demetrious Sampson Jr., and this is my second year in the Butler studio, and I am playing Ruiz in Il Trovatore.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Hanje. This is my first year in the Butler studio, and I'm singing Inez.
My name is Michael McDermott, a second-year tenor here in the Butler studio, and I will be performing The Messenger.
This is my first experience with Verdi, with the Verdi role, and I try to create acting beats when I needed to simplify things. Verdi is very meticulous with how he makes things. I think my first interaction with Leonora is very awkward, and I tried to make it more awkward, and I didn't even need to. He's very precise on everything. Like, he writes the acting beats, and you really just have to sing what he writes, and it works out perfectly.
I feel like it is very analytical, and there are so many stories happening at the same time that it's hard for it not to be dramatically challenging. I mean, we're seeing with these people who are international stars, we had a table read and they had so much to say about, one scene. So it's like everything is so super layered. And I think Verdi is always like that musically and, in the libretto.
I think one of the challenges, but also one of the greatest parts of Verdi's music is especially the earlier stuff in the more bel canto style, is that it's so exposed. I mean, there's so little orchestra, so you're really hearing just the voice and all of the emotion, and there's not a lot to hide behind. And I think that that's really vulnerable. And I mean, this cast is obviously very experienced with singing stuff like this, and they sound wonderful, but there's so much room for them to play and express and not, have to worry about the orchestra as much.
This cast is stunning. My professional debut, I was 19 years old, and I did Porgy and Bess, and the Porgy was Morris Robinson. And so I had done a show with Morris Robinson, but this was in English, and it was very stylistic, very contemporary and very much our culture. And so to see him be a character that's not necessarily steeped in our culture, and is, Italian is not English, period, at all. And so to see him really become another character and to sing in this different language, it's like being able to see somebody I've looked up to for so long do something that to me seems so far removed from him and from us. So I like that. I like observing somebody become someone else.
First of all, being in rehearsals with Miss Perez, she comes in very open. She is willing to do anything. In rehearsals, she's like, I feel like something should go in there. And she'll make a cavatina, basically, and sing it perfectly the first time. And then she's like, I don't know, maybe. She's just willing to do anything. She's so nice. And she's singing my dream role. So right. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
It has been fascinating watching Michael Spire's work. I am so impressed by so much that he does as an artist. But one of the biggest things is I think he has performed more roles than any tenor alive, with the exception maybe of Domingo, who's now a baritone. And his understanding of style is so great. And Patrick Maestro Summers really envisions a specific image that is very much steeped in the bel canto tradition. Mm-hmm. And for him, he said in the first second of the music run, he was like, I want this very much to be bel canto. Mm-hmm. It's all about the beauty of the singing and the ornamentation and expressing yourself. And to watch, that was a challenge that they all instantly took as then I'm gonna just do that and add as much of myself and add ornaments and all of these wonderful things. And it was incredible to hear the first music run, and I'm so excited. I mean, if it sounds that good and was that moving without any of them ever working together
on the first day,
I cannot wait to see how it's gonna be.